Hi guys, welcome to Improve My Golf and welcome down to the absolutely glorious Dolce Campo Real Golf Resort here, 30 kilometres just north of Lisbon. I'm going to give you a really interesting tip on the ball positions and the impacts of the ball position that can have on your golf game when you're hitting into greens when we're chipping. And we're only chipping with a 50 to 54 degree with a sand wedge, so this can really have a huge impact on how the ball is going to react, your understanding of the ball flight and its reaction once you've struck the ball. You may have a bunker in the way, or you may have lots and lots of green to work with. So to give you a bit of a rundown on the options that you do have, even if you don't kind of possess 4 wedges in your bag, you don't need to have so many wedges. If you can chip well and know how to chip well with a good setup routine, a good understanding of the ball positions and how the ball is going to react once it's left the club and also once it lands on the green, you really don't need to have so many wedges in the bag. Pitching wedge and sand wedge is absolutely fine. I'm going to be demonstrating this today with a sand wedge, so a 54 degree. And to start with, we're going to go with the very conventional chip shot, and that's going to be the ball position in the centre of the stance. What's very different to pitching is that we don't go as wide as pitching. So the feet, with the outside of the feet to the outside of the waist, is where we look at the pitching. When we were chipping, I'm going to go a little bit narrower again. And what I also like to see is the feet, rather than pointing straight at the ball, pointing just left of the ball. This is going to encourage your hips as well and belt buckle there to be open to the ball. So this is allowing you to continue to rotate through the shot. You've got to remember, with chipping, the length of the swing is a lot shorter. We don't produce as much momentum through the ball for your follow through. We don't produce as much speed. We don't have as much time to rotate and shift the body weight around. So it's really important that once we've got the ball position in the centre, just going to open the feet, so point the feet slightly left of the ball along with the hips, weight on the left side, and very similar to the pitching, or very much the same as the pitching and all the iron shots, we're going to keep the butt of the club on the inside of the left thigh. The shot we're going to produce from here is going to be a nice kind of compressed strike, so the angle of attack is going to be steep. The ball is going to roll up the face. The ball is going to go high because of the golf club. It's really important that we don't start getting very flicky. This is something in terms of a technique that you will see over in the chipping section. So please do go and check that out if it's something that you really struggle with. But for now, we're going to make sure that the ball position is in the centre of the stance. Feet slightly open towards the left side of the ball. Weight forward, club inside the left groin. That's a nice chip shot. Borderline a little bit too long, depending on the chip shot that you're hitting. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk about a second option that you've got. With the exact same club, we can put the ball position further back in the stance. If I do so, as you can imagine, with the shaft lean, we've lowered the loft of the golf club. This is going to make the ball come out a little bit hotter, a little bit faster. It's going to come out lower. Therefore, it's not going to quite have as much backspin because it's not been as high. When it lands on the green, it's going to take a relatively firm bounce and it's then going to release up the green. This is absolutely ideal for when you've got lots and lots of green to work with. So really do try this out. Sometimes a lot of golfers will like to use a chip and run with a 7-iron. This is still a very, very good option. Again, we will cover that over in the chipping section as well if you are interested in some different shots to kind of take into your armoury for the golf course. But I think one of the most important shots for every golfer, me included to be perfectly honest, we're all very, very quick to open the club face and try and hit that kind of Phil Mickelson-esque flop shot when there's a bunker in the way. Not necessary. I think it's only really so extreme circumstances that we really need to get that ball up high into the air. What I'd rather see is you put the ball position slightly further forward, again with the same setup with the feet moving just slightly left of the ball with the belt buckle, so you're slightly open to the stance. With the ball position so much further forward, obviously we still need to hit down on the ball, but we're giving the club face time to go back to its original loft angle, so the launch angle is going to be higher. Therefore the face is slightly open, and therefore we can hit the ball higher off the club face. If you can imagine now, if that ball comes in from a height, it's going to stop a lot faster. From the back of the stance, it comes in a lot flatter. Once that ball lands there, it's going to roll on a lot further as well. So really important to understand the characteristics and the impact that the ball position can have on the golf ball when it lands onto the green, how it's going to react That's what can really save you a lot of golf shots. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that tip there. That's something that you can really do take to the golf course. Try it on the driving range first, start to understand the different ball flight laws that we're giving you there. Please do check them out, comment below. Please also subscribe to the YouTube channel and also follow us on our social media platforms. We've got Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and also a brand new website coming very, very soon. Or when you're watching this, it may already be out. Do go and check it out. It's improvemygolf.co.uk. Goodbye.